Yo, man.
What's up?
You got it?
You know I keep that thing nearby.
All right. Keep it low key.
This what you looking for, man?
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. I'll just take this whole too.
Okay,
cool.
Thanks.
Good seeing you.
Welcome back to Beards, Bourbon, and Games. We're in the flesh together once again. Today, your co-host, Big Jim, and also with us today,
Corey the Conqueror.
And behind the camera, our main man, Mike. So, today, as you saw, the deal was done. We have before us the Xbox Series X Fridge Edition. Yeah, baby. Here we go.
Here to make good fog machines, too.
Good fog machines? Rowdy. This is not, we'll get into it, but there's a certain part on this console you can sit drinks, and there's certain parts you don't set that. I see allure. All right. Well, what's your first impressions on packaging?
I like the sleek design of the box. Like, it's a lot smaller than what I anticipated it being. I thought first it'd be a pretty big box.
She's not wide. We're coming in at, what would you say, about 5.5, 6 inches on width. I'm with you. I was expecting a bulkier box, to be honest. They fit the console and a controller in here, and what I hear, a meaty power brick. So, of course, homage to our Microsoft games with Halo, Master Chief back here, rocking it out like he does. And on the side, we're supposed to see some of that next-gen technology. Like I've said for years, consoles are getting more and more like computers. There's no doubt about it. What do you think, gents? We crack into this bad boy?
Let's do it.
All right. How else do you open up an Xbox Series X without a girly little switchblade? Okay. Spring assist. We'll hear in the comments. Ooh. Can't take her back now.
No! The seal has been broken.
Oh, we got more on the back. Oh, I see how you open now. Mmm. Microsoft. All right, let's crack in. It's 4K, 120 frames per second, 1 terabyte solid state drive.
840 something, I believe, is usable. So keep that in mind.
We have like 1,000 different warnings in all kinds of languages. I'm sure it's not important. Looky there. Look at this foam. Like, she's safe. Don't worry about that UPS driver getting all wild and hairy and drop kicking bad boy on the porch. We're good.
This feels like a very premium feeling, like the way they did this boxing.
Very pleasurable. This isn't important. You just sit this right aside. That's just filler for the rest. We get in here. That's good stuff. Keep that. We need that later.
You hear that?
Oh, we got some codes. We'll make sure to blur that. You just hang this on your door so your boys know you're playing Xbox One and don't interrupt you. What? Now that's the console. See, they give you a PlayStation 2 free when you buy an Xbox Series X. Good stuff here, Microsoft. Okay, let's make a little room here. What a good box. Good clamshell. All right. Now, what we really have in here, beautiful HDMI cable. I'm sure she's full of gold. Go ahead and scrap her, boys. Power cable, once again, that goes to your PlayStation 2. Been there, seen that. Good knuckle buster foam. Product and regulatory guide. Know your regulatories. You think there's anything else in this box? There's room. Could be. She let us down. It's all filler. No, it's not. It is. Let us down again.
It's empty, just like your wallet after buying this.
Yes. Well, we got our door hang. We'll keep that nearby. We got our regulatories. We'll keep that nearby. We'll go ahead and clear this up for you fine folks at home. Well, I was looking. Wow. Oh my. Oh. Oh.
Ooh, that feels nice. Actually, that could be crazy. This feels different than the S controller. Ah, maybe I'm going crazy, but you got the textured back here.
Well, look at that bunch of squares and triangles. They gypped us on this one.
But again, with the back trigger, it's got the textured back trigger, so that feels really nice.
Yes. I mean, even on your top triggers, you got that texture that's really good to plant. You know where you're at on this controller. Very clicky, responsive. Your springs don't have any hang-ups. She's ready to game. Now the real question everybody wants to know, how good is a controller? The controller's only as good as your batteries. Let's see what Microsoft gave us. You only paid $20 for these batteries, no problem at all. Duracells. Duracells, baby. Quality, baby. Duracell. Not for resale. They're getting tight. Well, we have our controller here. We got our batteries. We got our HDMI make it happeners. We got a good old lightning cable to shove in her, make her work. Why don't we say we get the meat and potatoes. Power your dreams. Now don't call me crazy, but it looks like Xbox packs this bad boy upside down. Engineer at Microsoft, if you want to crack that egg, scramble it down in the comments. I greatly appreciate you. Explain that one to me. She had more foam in that box than a foam factory. I mean, we're ready to go. That box had more foam than my mattress. She's safe. All right. So that concludes our. No, okay, we'll keep going. Woo! 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 Pillar back. I mean, if this doesn't look like a Sonos speaker in the IKEA, I don't know what does. Get this down here. As we can tell, we got the Fridge Series 6000. We got a good USB port on the front. This is traditionally your connectivity button for any of your controllers. A disc slot that comes on this bad boy. You know you pay for those nowadays. Ejection button. On the bottom we have a nice rubber gasket to make sure she's sealed on any slick surface you sit it on. Good ventilation. It's nice. She gives you a nice line. If you ever need to crack her in half, you know right where to go. Once again, one of my favorite things about this generation, you can mount her like this. That way she blocks your nice flat screen TV that you've had mounted for 5 years. Or you can flap her down. Beautiful. Execution. Way to go, Microsoft. Now, what you all been wondering. What she look like from the back? Well, from the back, I'm sure this is some kind of access panel they don't want you fiddling with right off the bat, so they got her nice and plugged right here. Two USB drives and good locks. That way, if your roommate Ronnie keeps pawning your stuff on you for crazy beer and crazy glue, you can just lock her up with a good laptop lock. Got storage expansion. It lets you know right ahead. You can expand the storage, go for it. Good hard line for your Ethernet, power cable, and your TV make your happener. I'm really surprised there's only one HDMI port on the back. When we look at some older consoles, you see they just threw them in there like you might have a 7-screen display and you don't know which one you're going to get to play with that night. So, like I said, this is how you sit her if she's a console that consoles and holds your drinks. We'll get a drink here in a moment. While we're grabbing a nice, truly beverage. Not a sponsor. Once again, I just own them. Holds her perfectly. Can't complain. Now, don't forget when you have it in the upright mode and you're showing off your fancy, besides blocking your TV because you want everybody to know you have a new Xbox, do not sit that ice cold beverage right there because she'll condensate, run down there, and she'll just explode and kill everything in the house. Burn her down right to the ground. So, that's our initial looks. Who's ready to dive deeper?
So as we saw in the box, play 1,000 games across 4 generations of consoles. Well, welcome to the family, brother. We have the 4 generations here on the table today. More than 4 on the table? There's a 5. Well, they said generations, not models, guys. Come on. We ain't pulling all the cables and wires off to bring all our consoles out to show and tell. But we will take it back to where it all started. The grandpappy of Xboxes. It literally says Xbox X on it. They saw the future before they got started, baby.
So is that the Xbox One?
No. It's not the Xbox X as it says. It's also not the Xbox One, even though it's first. They don't come up with new names, you know, and they don't number them because that's Sony's thing. So we pretend we know which one we're talking about when we hear the name. So a little bit after we have the original Xbox come to market, quite a bit later actually, we then move into the Power Play. The 360, the bringer of the red ring of death. We all know it. We all love it. And look, boys and girls, we have an Elite on our hands because we don't want that off-white junk on this table. Man, look at that, 120 gigabytes.
You'll never use that.
Screaming, boys. The Elite, top of the line, creme de la creme, 120 gigabytes. All right. Corey, what we have after the 360? What we have on the table. Don't get all antsy on us now.
We have the VCR, known as the Xbox One. Not this. This.
This is that real Xbox One. The one that come out like 3 generations later. But don't worry about that. We jumped up a little bit in hardware from the 360 Elite, didn't we?
It's hefty. And one thing I want to point out too is let's turn these things around real quick. So here's the Xbox I/O on the Xbox 360. Now look at the Xbox One. She's got more ports than a wiring closet.
The entertainment system of the future. And you know what? This bad boy plays so much Netflix and YouTube and Hulu. I think they had it right.
Yeah, they even gave you an HDMI in so that way you can watch TV on your TV with your Xbox.
Yeah. Because we love middlemen. The more I look at this, I don't know if it's going to tell us offbeat. We might have to look it up, and we'll put a table or a graphic up in the video to let you know how much storage she had. This one has 500.
Yeah.
500 gigs. We're stomping at power here, boy. What a move up. So, let me get this little baby out of the way. Up next, on down the line, the Xbox Series X. Just kidding, that's it. But we have the Xbox One X. Once again, these are all very loose. We got X's, we got boxes, we have Xboxes. We throw around an extra X here and here, and we have a 1 in there, but it's not the first one. Just believe it. It's science. So the Xbox One X. She's chunky. She's
is.
chunky. She's chunky, and I'm pretty sure she's 1 terabyte.
Yeah, all the Xbox One X's are all 1 terabyte models.
Hello from Seattle, Xbox One X. Kind of neat. Whoa. So, the love of our life, the new cat on the street. She's got a power glide. She's got the 800 CFM double pumper Holly. She's spewing. She's mad with power. Up next, we got the Xbox Series X.
And she's a little thick, but she ain't ashamed of it. She shows it off.
Makes a man need a drink. I think she might be the heaviest girl at the ball. She's got more copper in her than any house I've ever stripped. So, real 4K? Give me the weight. I think my entertainment system can hold it because weight really doesn't matter. Everybody wants to talk about it. These aren't handheld consoles.
Just depending on how your entertainment system's laid out, you're going to be getting creative. Let's just say that.
Yeah. At least with this one, you have options without a stand. I mean, she's ready to go out the box.
How many fluid ounces can we hold in that Xbox One X?
How many Coors Lights fit in an Xbox?
Let's find out.
Okay. It's getting to the time I think we have to boot it up.
Oh, yeah.
Stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe. Crack any questions you might have. Scramble those eggs in the comments. Let us know. We love to hear back from you. How's your console wars going? I hope you got what you wanted, and I hope it boots up just fine and you play all the games and you got all the ones you want. If not, stick around. We'll be making more. And as we know, thousands of games across 4 generations. As always, your co-host, Big Jim, and the main man, Mike, behind the camera. Since peace and love.
Corey the Conqueror. See ya.